What is The View host Whoopi Goldberg's shocking real name? Fans may have realized that this wasn't her birth name, but many didn't know what it actually was. Now she's opening up about how her stage name came to be and revealing what her birth name is. Keep reading for all of the interesting details and find out what prompted her to talk about it. What is Whoopi Goldberg's Sheho Si King real name? Several times over the years, Whoopi's birth name has been revealed. As we reported, her co-host, Joy Behar, accidentally let it slip on the talk show last year. Now, Whoopi is opening up about her name once again. This time, she's going into much more detail about the origins of her stage name. Whoopi's given name is Karen Elaine Johnson. The comedian is seldom referred to by her birth name, though. For this reason, many of her fans had no idea what her real name was. The View host shares the story behind her stage name. Of course, with a unique name like Whoopi, her fans have questions. Fortunately, everyone got the full story. Recently, Whoopi made an appearance on Raven Simone and Miranda Pierman-Madey's podcast, The Best Podcast Ever. On the show, Whoopi revealed the shocking origins of her name. She said, "It came from me being a champion farter." While it might sound like a joke, she went on to share the full story behind it, suggesting that it's actually true. Naturally, Miranda had her doubts. The View host explained, "Yeah, because I was working in a small theater that didn't really have much backstage space, and we had to change clothes, and there wasn't a lot of space." Whoopi didn't hold back when she needed to pass gas, so her colleagues began calling her Whoopi Cushion. They also used a French accent sometimes when they addressed her by her. Whoopi Goldberg, 67, has been faced with one major question over the years from fans, coworkers, and even friends. Is she a lesbian? Or, at the very least, is she bisexual? Turns out, a former member of her panel on The View, Raven Simone, recently had the opportunity to sit down with Whoopi. Like many others, Whoopi Goldberg also made her gaydar go off. Raven decided to address the situation during an episode of her podcast. She spilled her truth to the actress. Then she asked if Whoopi had anything she wanted to share with the class. The View. Guest accuses Whoopi Goldberg of being a lesbian. While sitting down with her wife Miranda and Whoopi Goldberg, Raven admits she was always a huge fan of Whoopi. She was drawn to her. She, however, now recognizes it was because Whoopi gave off serious lesbian vibes, and that was a comfort to Raven. "Honestly, when I was around you, I loved you so much like I just wanted to be up under the asterisk guy the whole time. But that's also because you just gave me lesbian vibes. But like sometimes you give me lesbian vibes. You give me stud vibes. So if you want to tell us anything, whoops, you're more than welcome to." The View personality spills her truth. Responding to the question, Whoopi Goldberg acknowledged that she does give off some pretty intense lesbian vibes. In fact, she constantly finds herself coming face to face with people who ask her about her orientation. Whoopi explains, "Women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. I am not a lesbian, but I know lots of them, and I've played them on television. But I've always had lesbian friends because they're just my friends." Having lesbian friends and playing lesbians on television, Whoopi understands why some might draw the conclusion. But being comfortable with lesbians does not make her also a lesbian. Whoopi Goldberg has been married 3 times. Not only is Whoopi Goldberg not a lesbian, but she's had a very healthy history of male companions. Whoopi has been married to 3 different men. The actress has also had at least 2 different live-in boyfriends after her 3rd marriage ended. Presently, the View personality is not believed to be dating anyone. In fact, as far as fans know, Whoopi has been single for a few years now. And she reportedly prefers to be that way. That, however, doesn't stop her from joking about her intimate activities from time to time on The View.